is developed into a French accent. But I can't get rid of the French accent now. Okay, this is good. I actually speak French, so say I just spoke French. Okay. American. I am American. This is my American accent. I don't actually know if this is a mix of British accents, but this is how I tend to speak. I feel like it's a bit Londoner, but sorry, I just saw something and like squirrel. I feel like it's a bit Londoner, but I'm not really sure. But either way, I was at work drinking my tea and eating those granola bar things, but they're very thin, and I didn't realize what my coworker realized, which is what they very much look like a biscuit, and not like an American biscuit, like a British biscuit. And I didn't realize I was having such a British tea time breakfast, not a British breakfast at all, because that is a very different thing completely. But I didn't realize I was accidentally British, and apparently I am. So yeah, I'm British. I was just watching, obviously, from my failed attempt at a British accent, a video on the different regions of British accents, because I love British accents. I love everything British. I love the rain. I love the weather. I would love to just like live in Britain, but I don't. I finally got curious enough that I watched a bunch of YouTube videos about like the different regional accents, because I was like, I can sort of do like some sort of pseudo British accent and do like Hermione Granger. That wasn't actually a very good Hermione. Harry Potter. Harry Hermione Granger. No, it's very difficult at the moment. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm just speaking in some sort of pseudo UK accent. It's something or other. Does it really matter? No, it does not matter. Because I am here purely to make a fool of myself, which I am doing a splendid good job at. I'm pretty sure I'm like way worse at it on camera, because it's like the pressure is on. But if I'm just doing it when I don't really think about it, it's not that bad, I don't think. But once again, I'm on camera, so I don't really know. But I was very curious about the Queen's accent, because it is unlike any other accent in Britain. So I realized they speak much more in the front of their mouths. So like when they say that like "or" and "o" is very much in the front. What was the YouTube name? YouTube channel that I was watching that showed this. I will link the video in below. So I thought it would be interesting to try to speak like the Queen, and I will completely fail. And I'm sorry, Queen Elizabeth, that I fail. What's something that the Queen would say? I don't actually know what the Queen would say. Not something she would say, because that would be a little, I don't even know what the word for it is. Arrogant, just lots of self-centered words all in one. But if I say "long live the Queen," that sounded very Queen-like. I mean, she would never say that, like I said, but it sounded very Queen-like. I'm trying to do what is apparently a very traditional, neutral British accent. Okay, I'm done, that's exhausting. On to normal channel activities. Actually, that is normal channel activities, let's be real. That's part of my nerddom. I love languages and British things, and yeah. So, I mean, I'm reading a book about British archaeologists, which I'm still reading, yes. NaNoWriMo insanely slows down my reading speed. Insanely. I actually didn't get all my words in yesterday, because I ended up going to a football game. I know it wasn't football, I wish it was, but it was still very eventful. Like 25-mile-an-hour winds. We were basically in a cloud that couldn't decide if it wanted to be a tornado or not. Part of the scoreboard fell off, the goalpost bent. It was very eventful. Also, Chris Blue performed in halftime in the pouring rain and 20-plus-mile-an-hour winds. Good job, Chris Blue. I mean, it was a little hard to hear him at times because of said weather conditions, but when you could, good stuff. His vocal range, his clarity, amazing. Amazing. And his style, yeah, it's good. And it was the first game without Butch. Guess what team? Yeah, still reading that book, behind on my NaNoWriMo, but hopefully I'll have a lot of time to write today. I'm gonna be in the car for a while, so that should help with that. Hopefully I'll catch up. My writing buddy for this is also currently behind because she's like on vacation. Stupid vacations. I'm just here. Basically, also, Christmas is here now, and I have decorated for Christmas. I have my TARDIS lights hanging. I have a Merry Christmas sign. I have a virtually constant fireplace sound going in the background, which you can probably hear the crackle of. I'm sorry, I probably should have stopped that. But it's part of the ambiance of the YouTube video making life. So there. I'm thoroughly excited for Christmas, per usual. Thanksgiving is this week, and I am so excited to have those 2 days. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do all the Christmas decorating. Oh, I also forgot I have a wreath in this room that I'm filming in. Yeah. So writing, I'm almost at like 300? That would be amazing if I was almost at 300,000 words. I'm almost at 30,000 words. Over 100 pages now. It's like super exciting. I've actually created a part 2 to my novel, and I feel like it's taking a spin that I didn't know it was going to take, but it's really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to where it's gonna go. I want to keep writing this book like past NaNoWriMo, but I have a feeling I won't / can't because of other responsibilities. I guess that's really it for this week. It's been mostly just a writing and working and setting up Christmas week, honestly. Not super eventful. I've just really been enjoying the weather getting a little bit colder and being able to sit by a fire, which I do have a real fire, and a fake one. Not in the same place, because that would be weird. But I've really been enjoying doing that and like sitting there with some apple cider and reading a book or writing. It's good. It's good stuff, man. All right. Cheers.